Good afternoon, adventure seekers. This is Ryan from CB Adventure Supply. See, my hat's getting a little bit dirty, but I thought I would go over some of the features of the Gen 3.1 from Alu-Cab. It's a new product that just came out at the first of the month. I've got one behind me here that we're getting ready to install on a customer's vehicle here in a little bit. So I thought I'd walk around this one and show you guys some of the things that are a little bit different on this model over the Gen 3, the predecessor to this. So let's start with the single zip doors and windows. So as you can see there, the single panel is the door, and then you have the inlay zipper for the screen mesh, which allows you to close the doors and windows with just one zipper. It's a nice little upgrade. You still have the padded roof with the insulation and the pockets. We'll get to this bag here in a minute. On the outside, for the most part, not much has changed. One of the features on the outside of the 3.1 is the extended roof rails. So the Gen 3 rails stopped right there. The 3.1 rails continue all the way down to the end. So it allows you, if you are carrying a load kayak or something like that on the roof, it allows you to extend the load bars all the way to the end of the tent. So the next feature that's included in the 3.1 is the side entrance rainfly. Now this rainfly can go either on the driver or the passenger side, but it is included with the tent. It comes inside of it, and as you can see, it has its own spring rod here. So for most folks here in the US, we use that side entrance instead of the rear entrance. If you've got a 4Runner or Lexus LX or something like that that has that rear hatch that folds up, the rear entrance isn't as accessible. Someone's asking about the dimensions. You can find those on our website under the Gen 3.1. I'm pretty sure they're on there. If not, shoot us a message and we'll get those for you. But the dimensions are the same as the Gen 3. The other upgraded feature, which this is a long awaited one, is the telescopic ladder. And in true Alu-Cab fashion, they did more than just take a standard telescopic ladder and throw it in with the tent. They actually created a increased foot pad that's at an angle on each rung of the ladder. So this gives you a much more stable step going in and out of the tent, as well as each rung has its own lock. So it allows you to adjust the ladder a little easier to the terrain around the vehicle. So the last feature that I can think of, well, there's two really in this area. So the rainfly that covers the rear entrance to the tent also has zippers on the side here that allow you to roll up the rainfly and secure it above the door. And as you can see up here, we also have a vent. That vent allows you to unzip it and roll it up on the inside and get a little bit of airflow, let that warm, moist air that causes condensation to escape from the top of the tent. Which leads me to one thing that I did forget about. The Gen 3.1 also has a 3D mesh condensation mat underneath the mattress. This allows the air to move from one side of the tent to the other under the mattress and help eliminate that condensation buildup that you do get underneath there. So the upgraded features, the ladder, the condensation mat, those will be available for folks that have the Gen 3